Yeah. Word. Yeah. Home is where the hate is. Seem to take our kids too soon. Can't even be alive to see their greatness. Important they become A-list. Being a martyr for playlists. Hella gospel, this for the ages. I can't preach it, don't teach, capiche. Can't recall when I was out, talk with youngers in the street about the poison. Can't avoid it and all the noise and everyday gunplay. I imagine they destroy inside. Kinda wanna cry, but I won't. Hard to let it out when seeing what you don't have. Most times the shit's petty like cash flow. When I can be with Astro stars close, I suppose. Myself to be, I be thinking of me. To be a god, we gotta show 'em what to reach for. Only one shot, life is not a sequel. Legacy is nothing unless you do it for the people.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go.
Marvin said it's 71, let's say the children. Born in 84, and yet I got the feeling, the same one. Rolling up, I tried to quit it, admit it. Some old neighborhoods afraid to visit. I could talk, will they hear me though? Or will they pull a gun on me, man, I never know. I know the stakes getting higher, daylight, no lie. Niggas will cancel you when day turn night like a show with Arsenio. What you expect seeing videos, idolize designer clothes that they can't afford lest they roll up on you. The shooter cold, born inside an icebox. Hey government, you fucking us, you plan to stop? Nope, I doubt it, they ain't bout it. Privatized jails, profit for stockholders who crowd them. A lady lost a king, a son seen a father in between. Depression and why you leave. When I was a teen, I never thought I'd believe that one day I'll have a son and be afraid what that could mean. While living in America brown, we sold James. We living uncrowned, America stole names. We living undeniably ill, now it's a shame. I guess it all depends if we make it through that pain, y'all. If we make it through that pain, man, I guess it all depends if we make it through that pain, y'all.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go.
Yo, every president present from working trickled up. Every day we struggle and see it once, see it leave from us. Cash rules, dollars don't circulate. Poverty we trust, it shows no investment in any items outside of us. Holy, holistic, how can we fix it? So holy, stylistic, we dapper than apprentice. Before me this was replicated for generations. How we see ourselves to be sanctified with our whiter faces. Culture, literature did a number on us. We pay the minister, pray to rise in divine performance. The key to life is keep my light ignited, free from dormant. Marquee inside a new afterlife, death to rigor mortis. Reflection when the spliff hits, sedated from the cannabis. Dreaming about this wish list, I wonder how it got this way. This thing called life is all day. I wonder what would Tupac say.
Everybody's smart enough to know that. I mean, we've been slighted, and we want ours. And I don't mean by like hours, 40 acres in the mule because of the past. But we need help. I mean, for us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black people, whatever you want to take it for us to be on our own 2 feet, we do need help. Because we have been here, we have been a good friend, and we have been a good friend.
Police beat us, corporate seat us, get found guilty. White jurors lynching leaders, it's all filthy. Bailiffs, pallbearers, teachers, since the shore we property estate, we left with 0 freedoms. So every thought I think is legacy. No time to boast, no Pharisee. Let's raise a toast and celebrate. Hate to move in apathy. Record deal, ricochet, picture paint the message that you must say on airwaves. Indicative of slave. A signature can muzzle the feelings, leave you with no say. Ironic, the same signature religion take you from ghetto in days. Develop that posture that's messianic, let the flesh die. Money will kill you too soon, left eye. Rather take the tomb and notorious suited and best out and dead like a generation from thoughts I was deadlocked on. Spew it out while living lavish and live it all day. I wonder what would Tupac say.
We have been there, and now we deserve our payback. It's like you got a friend that you don't never look out for. You know, you dressed up in jewels. Now Americans, you got jewels, and they pay and everything, and they lending money to everybody except us. And it's like, you know, everybody need a little help on their way to being, you know, self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a little something, and they to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked and you learned teamwork and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle, and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that. And why is it that they want to do that? I mean, if this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like this. And it needs to be the black kids. If there's a white person who got money, then you need to help them. You need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it needs to be real. And it needs to be before we all die and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you got to pay your own karma. And that's when God makes you punish. When God punishes you. Because I feel like, you know, it's too much money here. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael
Hadee is on the beat.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
We rose up from the concrete, a thorny rose resilient for these ceremonies. 6 feet under surely not on feet. Dealt with broken heartbeats 5-fold. Gratitude and gratefulness more worthy of worship than chains of gold. 2-seaters, cruise control to go cruise on my trolls. Be a stunner. For summer madness, feed the flesh what I'm cemented under. So under in my heart, used to wonder under. Appreciate my conundrums with cover-ups not to come from slumber. Slip on my own call, destiny I'm withdrawn. Years back I'm king, left upon the heavens echelon. More than out the window with the weapons drawn. Killing brothers pressing on. No funds to right up all these wrongs. I struggle daily, see this melanin. Don't see my genius now and then. Backpedaling the idol, serving up this Ellen when it's white in packs. Only here to jail me. Living with a vision for tomorrow that won't fail me. Yeah.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
On the wake up so grateful I could've died twice. Killed on social platforms with malice and media thrice. Nothing nice to say, the venom so precise in many forms. Public slander pay the price. Press king and firestorm. I is king, so in storm the vision something raw thorn. All I see is legend, I see a heart and I see a scorn. Declaring Grammys, we hang them high, the ceilings adorn. Women so on, I send a prayer for my deceptive loins. Self-preservation, no love for my soul, her love for coins. Hate for my spirit, attraction is dead, no members join. It's not the here and now, it's what's forever. What glitters never gold. The goal is keep you chained and tethered, tied up with no place to fit in. The future generation depending on choices you making, that's the cost to live in. And I ain't gonna fight now like sit-ins. I want what God wants for me, the highest life arisen.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever, ever.
Forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
I wanna live my best days forever. Ever, ever.
Check 2 1 2. Check a 1 2. It feels good to be home, you know. Yeah, vision elevated. Beyond the structure, this home of a slave is inundated with stories. The black is deadly cause it's filled with hatred. Before me is Garveyism inside itself. When I roam through feelings, the glory is God. All odds, I bet he come and save me. Until my fear rises, genocide on Brenda's baby. Inner city cries never come out, no emotion. Internal rivers, tears piling up from my ocean. Disguise and ski masks living and lead to overpopulated prisons and courtrooms unforgiving. Searching for the products, break laws in the form of Bivens. Remove weight, Jenny Craig and all niggas. Maze, no Beverly ahead of me, it's mental graves. Dead though we living, don't know it, this generation know. That means if we don't break the cycle, this can break us. 40 acres, never got it, this is where it takes us.
Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder.
I hate the way they paint us. Deaf to media, demonic at corporations betray us. The radio, play records, content is pseudo Vegas. Sin City cross the airwaves is deaf to many prayers. Distorted, how you see me can't control the forces. A model citizen, but you can't see this metamorphosis beyond the slave trade. It's deep rooted, how this melatonin make a man so afraid of nothing. I'm only human, this my condition. Imagine being marked for death for color that you born with every day you risk it. It's either living fear or living king. Leave the rear, kiss the ring, stewardship by any means. Cash rules, I don't love it, but it lucid dream. Lucifer hate me, hate the way I use the cream. The free brothers teach others and reach what's under their heart. The pain they grew up with, it needs cover. But we don't live in society's lies. We live in truth that our greatness from above and no pride. See myself and yeah, I live it all from what that's inside. All in all is how you see it, all I see is my shine. Word.
Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Days are shorter, nights are colder, feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. Days are shorter, nights are colder.
The police authority don't like exactly what we do or the way we live. We actually don't like the way that we live. But when you're pushed into a way of life, when you're forced into a way like that, how else can you live?
Infinite liquor stores, beauty suppliers who floor from China weaves galore. Bundles, liquor poured on street corners, vacant lots, buildings broken down, rough from cops. Blue and whites are from the ops running wild. See the addicts that used to be leaders, and then the 80s hit them, left them on base. More than Derek Jeter. Crowded blocks of people, Inglewood to L-Town. Newport shorts on the trashy ground, broken glass. Broken spirits that broken last through generations. Chicago riots, Kings riots, denominations, churches is everywhere. CME, apostolic, Kojic, lack of knowledge, dropouts, stones used to ride for wallets. Brothers missing summers, come back trying to move the product. Homies left them, urgent need for dollars. It's hard to make it here. Ain't no employment worth taking, can't take that Wendy's gig. Lower wages, no option to make a living with 3 or 4 kids. They'd rather move weight, risk it all, live in court and do the bid. Sirens going off, gunshots, prostitution. Selling body parts, faulty ground, constitution. Smitter makeup, back at it, alley traffic. Overwhelming the action is pornographic. It's like this hell we ain't called our religion. It's more shootouts than mob members. That's Sicilian. Politicians see it, no legislation to fill a void. Want the ghetto voice but avoid it. It destroys every feeling we feelin'. We're living life until our last breath. What's really here? Life in the form of death.
Niggas have to start getting into behaviors, routines, protocols, sets of understandings, challenges intellectually, cognitively, to gradually grow themselves into a higher position. Until niggas do that, this shit is never gonna stop.
What's really
I guarantee you.
Because we all know, man, come from this motherfucker, you either gonna sell drugs, you gonna rob a motherfucker, you gonna get you a bogus ass job, pay $8 an hour, then you gonna have to go sell some drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit all is a maze to you to right back on the block and sell some drugs.
Citizen, second class, the environment betrays us. Lower this black and body is dying when it never lived knowingly. Flower seeds to sunflower, blowing these, playing with ease. Broken corners, we blinded by all it breeds. Survival on the line, at a moment it will recede. A simple realization influenced by what is seen. Appointed leaders pushing the product you see and flourishing get you free. But Lord, what's going on beyond the skyscrapers? What kind of world's beyond my neighborhood? Will it break us like this? It must be something special. Heard stories of freedom that go beyond the ghetto. Heard stories like no lack of wealth. First word impression felt. Third word I grew up in the fire to the feet that dealt with it. I see this life ain't like a paradise. Translation life is more like roller dice. Every day trumpets blown, airway guns levitate with arms lift. I wouldn't see this way if I was Hemingway color. If I ain't white, I'm demonized for being off color. This life we living is a motherfucker.
Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on.
Chicago everywhere.
Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on.
Chicago everywhere.
It's daily, we rarely raise from the ashes. Fighting daily, seemingly coaches, sort of cashes. Youngest lost money, God, pause ecclesiastics. We try not to be a hashtag when the system cash in on us. Who else living through a suicide? No one like me around the way, it's all gentrified. The old hood, the newer good. Rented sky high, used to be the bullets barreled through a brotherhood. Used to seeing teens 8 months in the motherhood. White flight is back and then landing on hoods. Downtown, inner city, worldwide, any metropolitan space, Kelly, this beyond penny. Used to dream to be a neighbor, yet we moving yearly into the outer limits of a city. Now how is freedom so beyond the ghetto? We never left, they moved back, we pushed out. There was no support, Monique stiletto. It's crazy how it settles, and minds is unsettled. The pressure breaking lives, we higher than falsetto. Whoever thought the world we living in would be the ground to break the opposite of Othello. The color O.
Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on.
Chicago everywhere.
Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on.
Chicago everywhere.
Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. Surrounded by hate, yet I love home. Keep on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4.
Chicago everywhere.
Gentrification is the most misused word in the city when we're talking about urban planning or any type of neighborhood development. So I want to start by saying what gentrification is. It is the displacement of lower income people who are then replaced by higher earning income people. So it's displacement and replacement, but it is a class-based phenomenon.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Daily she unprotected, the most is disrespected. According to Malcolm's lesson, indicted for her essence, for loving black men through stresses, and stresses affluent never die. Raising kings and queens alone through Reaganomic genocide. War on drugs, take the kings. War on love, killer dreams, and healthy homes. Cosby seen, covers down, what do this mean? Pressure, unaccounted for when she the head and not the neck. That she a symbol for, hard and clean or hard to Tesla. And if she not alive, then she died. Physical, emotional, either willing or anger divide. Foundation, fatherless, affirmation, I realize. So when she struggle, never seen it stabilize. Black male scared to love him, well, jail take him so we can't prevail. Hell, go and break the tail, biblical how far we fell. Broken princess, this is more or less why everything inside of you is blessed. To let you know.
And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand. More appreciate. And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand.
Yo, regardless what culture depicts you as you precious, don't let them make you use body parts for your blessing. A man's world, allow we told, don't cast pearls upon swine and end up earl. Our future dead the world, careful not to cover up all this pain through achievement. Prove to many men who would disappoint you don't need them. You lovely as is the way you was born. Rise and reach chandeliers, just don't do it when scorn, cause all you see is your fears and how it keeps you up through early dawn. Conscious of emotions that you feeding on. You are love, beat goes on, defeat the whisper from Mr. We say our women only made for home. Don't fulfill the scripture. Society ain't never God. Don't listen unless it's God body. Brothers hate this message unless the message for daughters probably. Sky's the limit, it's never limits. Never doubt. Queen, you sojourner, you are truth. You word from Jesus' mouth. And for my sisters not winning, the win don't count. All we need is love unconditional when the pressure mounts. Brothers, sisters, let's come as one. Broken princess, you are blessed any day under sun. Word, word.
More appreciate. And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand. More appreciate. And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand. More appreciate. And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand. More appreciate. And that's the way I can pay you back. Black queen, black queen. My plan is to show you that I understand.
Until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women. We respect.
God, we in dire need. I'm moving at a G, searching for a higher speed. Satan trying to hire me. In the pews is where the riots be. Quiet please, let the choir sing. Shots fired, after that, tire screech. Pigeons fly, bodies drop, baby mama screams. It's genocide, I'm giving you the entire scene. Be inspired, word to Heavy D. Peace, I'm studying hymns, catching the gems, life virtual. I swear we all live in the Sims. Slave to design, I hang from the tree on your Timbs. Life's Gucci, to get it, yeah, we live on a limb. I fly with God, so it's hard to see me. I'm trying to live and master the art of numbers like Archimedes. Feed my family, homies, and give to the needy. I paint colorful words, yes, all
do you believe in me? Do you believe in us? They try to tell you he the truth, that you believe the fuss. I know to each his own, born alone, die up in these streets alone. Lead me to the path, but I can only move my feet alone. Reese always told me, go and get that bitch, Junior. Who knew that guy showing me that bitch was in the music? Be a go-getter, it's more to it than being a flow spitter. When the dough is something you don't own with you. Just believe in me, just believe in us. My nose will stay clean, free from the angel dust. Faith strong, on to the day the Lord take me up, appreciating life, even when haters make it tough. We drive a hard road full of cracks and potholes. Got grown, feel like I know the same things Pop know. Who do you believe in? Please don't give up on me. Feel like I'm better than I ever been.
My third aperture captured a real feel like 5 fingers. My pulse lingers over the beat like yellow jackets on honeycombs. Roam different places and spaces like Donald Byrd. Speak to the multitude, hold on to every word spoken. No longer hoping for enlightenment, searching for purpose. Be the reason why I'm writing this rhyme. The hands of time touched me about midnight. The creator gave me sight beyond sight. For real, whether it's wrong or right, keep pushing to fulfill my plan. Play the game without tipping my hand. Tried it, the heart of a man misguided. Home divided, the wave I ride it till the breeze subsided. Worlds collided to make stars. They gave them names like Venus and Mars. 16 bars can turn a bucket to a luxury car. All it takes is a cult following, ringing bells from street corners to colleges.
Arrival to your idol, arrival when I'm idle. Still I'm fighting for survival signs. Vital is the Bible, brighter war I'm liable. Ain't no telling what I might do. If you cycle through my life, you see the failures where it's spiral. Spiteful of my care, recite a prayer where I'm psycho. Word to drive you crazy, steering clear of suicidal thoughts. Might have crossed my mind and caught me lacking for what happened. I get back to rap, I'm signing off if time is for some action. Never mind all distraction, in accordance to passion. Don't feel it, then I don't force it. It's morbid, it's filling caskets. Will I get from the Lord with my choice to avoid the madness? The fact is I've been the voice, but the point sorta like magic. Still sicker than average, quick to kick it like habits in the kitchen with the cabinet in the mix and fixing matches. A difference in the fabric, tailor-made from a fine cloth. Something to believe in now, nothing to lie for.
Who do we believe? These ghetto dreams, sunken place fiends and sharpshooters, gold pieces from Senegal East, nigga. You see me bout it like bees. Nothing get in between me and my glory, the keys to life. Money, cash, hoes, champagne, and powder noses. Scarface, props, plots, and sweet Sadie roses. Tombstones and poles on black souls, we monsters. Labels just the slave ships, renegades, imposters. Painted from the West, European sponsors. Raising that false conscience. Reborn demons to chakras. Out of line, sight out of mind, and pain colossal. Life is fucking with me like lost queens and hostels. Who you wanna be when you found labeled a fossil? Took the crown legacy, messianic apostle. Jesus, strong in my kingship, they don't please us. Legends all around, time is now, we gon' seize it. What?